Yo, what's up, guys? We have another amazing video today. A best of 5 mega draft between Morten and Surgical for $500. This is a rematch from the 2019 World Finals, the 1 HP moment. Everyone's seen it, but just in case you haven't, throw up a clip.
We have Morten in the lead. If he gets the snowball down and Surge zaps, he still wins.
Inferno Tower high.
Magic Archer gets a shot.
Connecting.
Magic Archer gets another shot.
Martin trying to get Graveyard on tower. Poison gets down.
784.
1 HP. 1 HP.
Oh my God.
My God. Surgical Goblin does it. Liquid's going to the final.
1 HP.
So all in all, we have a Bait Rocket deck, Surgical with a Drill of Void here. I would say that Morten has won the draft. Now, let's see who will win the game. Here we go. Goblin Barrel to start us off and Drill. Berry, Dark Prince. Goblins are getting a lot of damage, though. Morten has a pretty successful defense. Use the ability to try and stop them. The Dark Prince, or the Dark Prince splashing on the tower. And Surgical Goblin taking the damage lead here within the first 30 seconds. Okay, we got a Void dropping on the Princess. Smart. Inferno Dragon at the right-hand side. Surgical Goblin's only defense, I think, is Phoenix. And the Inferno Dragon definitely wins that 1v1. So that might be something that's also going to be difficult for Surgical here. Once again, I think that Morten definitely has a good draft here. But he is down damage right now. Phoenix gets completely taken out. Actually might work in the advantage of Surgical because now he's got the respawn with the Phoenix egg. He's going for the Dark Prince, the Drill, the Berry, going all in this push, and that Goblin Drill is doing some pretty solid amount of damage, guys. Wow. Surgical up some elixir, but Morten has a Princess on the board. Void gonna drop down, and now Morten has the elixir advantage, but Surge just in a massive damage lead here. What can he do to come back? I think the best way for Morten to come back at this point, he use the Mighty Miner 3-card cycle. You have to outcycle the Barbarian Barrel, and you have to abuse your Princess as much as possible. Surge with that Void pick, controlling the Princess quite well, though. Okay, Mighty Miner in the back for Morten. Princess in the other lane, doing a great job of controlling. Okay, here comes the Goblin Drill. What does he have for the Drill and cycle, though? A Princess? He doesn't have Barb Barrel. He has Snowball, but he missed times, and the Goblins are in the tower once again. Oh, my gosh. And the pick from Surgical that is really winning him this game right now is actually the Dark Prince and that Barb Barrel. He took the Dark Prince and the Barbarian Barrel so early in the match. And Morten just doesn't have a Goblin Drill counter. He really just doesn't. The Rocket misses the Phoenix. The Drill is coming in yet again. Mighty Miner cycle this time. That should be enough to stop it. But there's 2 Phoenix on the map. There's a flock coming in. Surge taking advantage of that, going for the Dark Prince of the bridge. Another Goblin Drill and cycle. Prince is doing his best. No Mighty Miner cycle. But he has the skeletons to block. Mighty Miner ability. The Dark Prince connects. And he calls a good game. Surgical Goblin taking game 1 of the best of 5. GG's in the chat, boys. Wow. Let's go. Woo-hoo. Here's the second game, guys. Oh my gosh. Surge took game number 1. Morten needs to win this game to get a little bit of bounce back here. He definitely has a really good deck. Almost a meta-looking Giant Graveyard deck. Surge has chances, though. The Miner can get a lot of chip damage during this game. And the Mortar... Sorry, not the Mortar, but the Berry Tower and the Witch are good counters to the Giant Graveyard combo. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. Little Prince, take out the Miner. We get the Goblin Machine in the back as a response to the Witch here. I would also kind of not... I don't know. I'm just going to put it out there. If... I don't know if it's possible, but if Surge can find a way to activate King Tower versus the Goblin Machine, it's going to spell trouble for Morten with the Graveyard in his deck. But it's kind of hard to do. But I think it's possible since he has the building in his deck with the Berry Tower. Wow, Giant Bridge, minions as well. But the Goblin Sign ability takes out the entire cannon card. Giant minions walking forward. Goblin gonna drop down. Does arrow come through? No, but a snowball, sure. Okay. Great defense from Surge, though, and he's just up damage now. Should I download Raid Shadow Legends? Yeah, man, you definitely should download Raid Shadow Legends. Thank you to Raid for sponsoring this showdown. Wouldn't be able to do without them. Download Raid so we can do more events like this in the future, guys. More collaborations. Okay, here we go. Big giant push come through, but once again, Surge just kind of defends everything. That Witch is actually the best pick that he could have made. I would have never thought of the Witch here. Witch is such a smart pick. Goblin doing some good damage on the left-hand side. Kindergarten defending decently, but the Kindergarten has no counterpush value. And Morten just doesn't seem like he can find a way to break through. Here it is, though. Giant Graveyard is the Witch in cycle. I feel like the Witch isn't back in cycle yet. Arrow dropping down in the flying machine, in the berry log, now getting in cycle. Snowball dropping the game, but the Graveyard's already done. He did some damage, but I'm guessing it's not what he was looking for. I'm guessing he was looking for a little bit more than that. Goblin machine in the back. I like Surge's decision here, kind of hit the opposite lane. I think going in the opposite lane versus the giant Graveyard here, especially versus that Kindergarten, could be a good play. Kindergarten really locking down defense left side. Giant here, maybe Morten just going to go for the lane switch as well here. I think the key to Morten's victory here might actually be the Goblin machine. The Goblin machine is definitely a big threat. And there it is. Goblin machine Graveyard doing a lot of damage. Rocket coming through. Left side needs attentiveness as well. Goblin Stein does barely stay alive. Pulls back the Goblin Stein monster. Snowball dropping the gang. We have a minions here. Will the Goblin Stein ability be able to take out these minions? I think so. But it doesn't quite hit the tower. Goblin machine plus Graveyard on the right hand side yet again. Flying machine down. Berry for defense. Arrows on the berry. Log comes through. The tower is targeting the Graveyard here. But the flying machine does get taken out by the Goblin machine. And Morten is all of a sudden in a very comfortable damage lead now. It's all about that Goblin machine Graveyard. Here comes the Goblin machine plus giant. Will we see a Graveyard with this? No. Reset. Kindergarten in the back. I like that. I like the patience. He's only going for the Graveyard when the Witch is out of cycle. And the Goblin machine rocket somehow reaching the tower. Locking onto the perfect skeleton. Are you kidding me? Big counterpunch from Surge, though. It's triple elixir. Ability takes to the Kindergarten. Witch taking on the minions. Flying machine locking onto the little prince, but the snowball does push back. Arrows getting a lot of value in everything, but the flying machines are still alive. Kindergarten down. Goblin machine down for the defense. The snowball comes through, but the berry dig out hit. This game is extremely close. Two Macabre machines on the board, though. It's Morten's time to attack. God machine, minions, Kindergarten, giant, little prince. Does he have something for the gang? He drops the arrow. Kindergarten takes out the berry, and here comes the Graveyard, though. And the Witch is not locked on the right thing. It's locked onto the giant. Surgical Goblin calls a good game. And Morten taking game number 2. 1-1 in the best of 5. GG's in the chat. Everyone spam a GG in the chat. Let's go. Once again, I would say that Morten has a little bit of a better draft here. What? Bro, what? My live stream just got revoked on... My live stream on TikTok just got taken down for gambling. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. During this event, that's terrible. Anyways, let's lock in. What do we got? Bro, that is ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Surgical Goblin with the Mighty Miner on the Goblin machine. I like that. It's a good play. Or with the counter pushing Little Prince, he goes for the Valk here. Interesting. He decides not to save the Valk for the pigs. He does have the berry. He has a snowball though. Pigs inbound. Barry, does he have the snowball? Yes. Barry Snowball's going to do a pretty good job of countering that. And the Goblin does a darn good job here as well. Versus the Barbs. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how Surge is going to win this. He just doesn't have a good Goblin Drill counter. Kind of similar to how we saw Surge actually beat Morten in game number 1. He doesn't have the Barb Barrel though. I actually just lied. Barb Barrel is actually a really good drill counter. I completely forgot about the Barb Barrel. Morten does have a quicker cycle. Maybe he can try and out-cycle the Barbarian Barrel at some point. I think that God Machine is just a little bit of an X factor for Morten, though. It's going to be some extra damage on the tower here and there. It's going to be able to take out the flying machines. And if you get the Goblin Drill plus Goblin Machine combo, it could be extremely difficult to stop. Surge does have the Mighty Miner, though. Mighty Miner always blocking the bridge is definitely a good option. Wow. Appeal not approved. I'm permanently banned on TikTok now. Holy crap, bro. What do I do? I gotta try and message someone, I guess. Jeez. I can't believe I just got banned on TikTok, bruh. I just got banned on TikTok for gambling, bro. Like, there's no gambling in this stream, dude. That's so crazy. That is so crazy, bro. Oh. Bruh. And Morten with a decisive victory, taking game number 3 of the best of 5. All right, chat. Here we go. Morten, starting with a snowball. And we have a fire spear in the back from Surgical Goblin. Morten has the 1-up, I believe. Yeah, Morten should be 1-up on the best of 5 going to near the final game. Goblin trying to Kai up his lane, but Morten is out of elixir. This Goblin Drill plus Rascals combo is decimating the tower. He needs to go all in for the tower trade. Will he be able to? Lumberjack, Wizard, Goblin Giant. There is a connection to the tower. The Fire Spirit does not take it. The Spear Goblins. At least there's one alive. Wizard tanking for the... Wow, and he gets it. Wizard tanking for the Spear Goblin. He takes it down to snowball range. I would say this tower trade is actually most beneficial for Morten since he has a little bit of a heavier deck. Very interesting. Wow! Surgical Goblin realizes the situation he's in. He's going for the 3 crown here. But the Lumberjack somehow able to really clean everything up, even though he defended the left-hand side with that. Yo, boys, give me some W spam in the chat for sneaky gobs, boys. Okay, Prince versus Prince, the left-hand side. Megumin gonna try and take out this Goblin Sign. I like that. Now the Tombstone's gonna stay up. Lightning immediately from Surgical Goblin trying to take out the Wizard. And Morten finally deciding to go for that snowball, and we're good.
It isn't considered gambling. That is very, very weird. They would ban you for
Okay,
that.
good poison. Very solid. We got the Gobstein monster left-hand side. Drill going to the 3 crown once again. I wonder why Surgical is deciding to go for this 3 crown. It's kind of working though. It's pulling back the Goblin monster, forcing out defense from for the Dark Prince, and these lightnings in the King Tower. I mean, they're just working. Lumberjack did some damage here. Snowball gonna clean up the skeletons though. Rascal's forced down the defense and Poison down as well. Surgical Goblin has the upper hand when it comes to the spell cycle matchup though. Lightning just doing so much more damage than the Poison here, especially after the Poison tower damage and nerf that happened a few months ago. Prince versus Prince yet again. Drill coming in hot. Is he going for the King Tower again, or is he going for the Prince? He's going for the King. It's too late now. You got to go for the King. Lumberjack is fully stopping here. And the Megamine doing a good job here, taking everything out. But the Wizard stays alive with the help of the Snowball. Now we have the Lumberjack plus Gob Giant push. No Tombstone in cycle. Surge Goblin forced to use the drill on defense, and then a Tombstone is in cycle. Is getting the job done pretty solid. I respect it. Very close game. We're heading into triple elixir. If Morten wins this game, I think he just secures the $500, right? Right, chat? I'm not gonna lie. If you guys are watching the YouTube video on this, I got banned on TikTok permanently mid-stream here, and we're rolling with the punches, as they say. We're rolling with the punches. Okay, so Morten did win game number 3. So if he wins this game, it is over. Surgical Goblin's giving a run for his money, though. Literally. Poison drop it down. Solid. Solid stuff. Wizard doing a great job. That's a lot of Gob Giants. That's a lot of Gob Giants. Surgical's low in elixir. Wait a second. Wait a second. Gob Giant. Wizard clean everything up. Another Gob Giant. Lumber on the tower. Surgical calls the good game. Morten taking game number 4 to complete the best of 5, winning the $500 prize. Everybody, give me a W in the comments for Morten taking his revenge from the 2019 World Championship rematch. GG.